Okay then, Year 11s. My topic is muscular system and I'll be going through this in 1 minute. Here is what you need to know. You need to know your 11 major muscles, which are stated in purple there. You need to make sure you know muscle movements, your agonists and antagonists. You need to make sure you know the immediate effects and long-term effects of exercise on the muscular system, potential injuries, diet and performance-enhancing drugs. Right then, muscle movement. You need to make sure you know the movements for the shoulder, the elbow, the hip and the knee. Alright, so if I go through each one very quickly. Elbow is a hinge joint. It only allows 2 movements, flexion and extension. Here's flexion, here is extension. Flexion, your agonist is your bicep, your antagonist is the tricep. For extension, agonist is the tricep, antagonist is the bicep. Shoulder, alright, it's the ball and socket, so it means that it allows more movements. Flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, rotation, and circumduction. Here is an example of abduction, here is an example of adduction. Alright, and then your agonist, deltoid, antagonist, pectorals for your abduction. Pectorals are your agonists, deltoids, antagonists for your adduction. Hip, again, ball and socket joint, so it has a lot of movements. Here's an example of flexion at the hip, alright, which is the abdominals as your agonists, gluteus maximus as your antagonist. Here is an example of extension at the hip. Agonist is the gluteus maximus, antagonist is the abdominals. Knee is a hinge joint, allows 2 movements, alright, flexion and extension. Flexion at the knee is here, agonist is the hamstring, antagonist is quadriceps. Extension at the knee is agonist, quadriceps, antagonist, the hamstrings. They're all examples of movements, alright, so use these sports in your paper.